Every year in the United States, hundreds of thousands of strokes happen in the morning, a time of day many people believe is the safest. The number is surprising, because for so long, the common belief has been that a full night of sleep guarantees waking up refreshed and healthy. The truth is different. Morning is exactly when blood vessels and the brain need to be gently started up to avoid dangerous risks. A common mistake many people make is overlooking the role of what they drink first thing in the morning. Some settle for a rushed glass of cold tap water, while others load up on strong coffee without realizing this can send blood pressure spiking. By doing so, they miss an important opportunity to protect the brain and reduce stroke risk right at the beginning of the day. In today's episode, I will share with you 5 morning drinks that are familiar, easy to prepare, and surprisingly powerful in supporting circulation, nourishing the brain, and lowering stroke risk. Each one works through its own mechanism that benefits the health of older adults. Before we begin, if you find this topic helpful, make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and share it with friends. And let me know in the comments what you usually drink first in the morning. Your small habit might turn out to be a valuable suggestion for many others. Many older adults start the day with a quick glass of cold water from the faucet or the fridge. While that does offer some benefit, after a long night the body needs more than that. A warm glass of water with just a few drops of fresh lemon may look simple, but it acts as a gentle wake-up gift for your blood vessels and your brain. After sleep, our blood is often thicker because the body loses water through breathing and sweat during the night. Drinking warm water helps thin the blood, which allows circulation to move more smoothly. Think of it as adding oil to a machine that has been sitting still for hours. The gears immediately begin to run more evenly. The squeeze of lemon does more than add flavor. Lemon provides vitamin C, a key antioxidant that protects the lining of blood vessels, helps slow early aging of the arteries, and reduces the chance of plaque buildup. Research shows that older adults with healthy levels of vitamin C have less damage to their blood vessels and are more likely to keep blood pressure under control. For the brain, this means a steady supply of oxygen and nutrients, lowering the risk of transient ischemic attacks. Those short episodes of reduced blood flow that often serve as an early warning sign of stroke. You can think of warm lemon water as a soft start button for the body. It doesn't jolt you like a strong cup of coffee, and it doesn't weigh you down like a heavy breakfast. It simply wakes up circulation and refreshes the mind. Many people who keep this habit report feeling lighter, clearer, and more comfortable compared to drinking cold water first thing. Preparing it is simple. Take a cup of warm water, around 105 to 120 degrees Fahrenheit, warm enough to be soothing, but not hot enough to burn, and add just a few drops of fresh lemon. There is no need for too much, since sharp acidity can upset the stomach. If your digestion is sensitive, 1 thin slice of lemon or just a few drops of juice will be enough. I encourage you to try this habit for a week. Each morning, before breakfast or any other drink, give your body a glass of warm lemon water. You may find that you start the day more smoothly, with less dizziness when standing up quickly, and with a clearer, calmer mind. And if you have already tried it, share your experience in the comments. Your simple story may be the inspiration that encourages someone else to begin a habit that protects their brain and blood vessels. When people think of coffee, many older adults immediately worry about a racing heartbeat, stomach irritation, or restless nights. In reality, the main problem often comes from how the coffee is prepared and how much is consumed, rather than from the coffee bean itself. That is why cold brew, or coffee brewed slowly in cold water, has become a smarter option for the morning routine of older adults. Cold brew is different from hot coffee because the grounds are steeped in cold water for 12 to 24 hours. This slow process extracts the caffeine and flavor, but with far less acid than hot brewing. The result is that you still enjoy the alertness that caffeine provides, but without the discomfort of stomach upset. Another important point is that moderate amounts of caffeine can actually improve blood flow to the brain. Better circulation means the brain receives a steady supply of oxygen and nutrients, helping to reduce fatigue and drowsiness and even lowering the risk of memory decline. Some studies suggest that drinking coffee in moderation is linked to a reduced risk of Alzheimer's and Parkinson's disease. The key is always moderation and the right method. For older adults, the ideal serving of cold brew is about 4 to 5 ounces, which is half a standard cup of water. That amount is enough to promote alertness without overloading the system. The best time to drink it is in the morning after a light snack, such as a slice of whole grain bread or a few pieces of fruit. Drinking coffee on an empty stomach can cause jitteriness, so a small bite first makes the body more comfortable. Making cold brew is not complicated. You can buy ready-made bottles at the supermarket, choosing low sugar or unsweetened varieties to avoid blood sugar spikes. If you prefer to prepare it at home, use coarsely ground coffee beans. Soak them in cold water in a glass jar for about 12 hours, and then strain out the grounds. The liquid coffee can be stored in the refrigerator for 3 to 4 days. Each morning, pour a small amount, dilute it with water, or add ice cubes for a gentle, low-acid drink that still has full flavor. One simple twist is to add a splash of oat milk or almond milk to soften the flavor and create a smooth, creamy texture. This not only makes the drink easier to enjoy, but also provides extra nutrients for heart health. Try switching to cold brew instead of hot coffee for a week and notice the difference. You may find your stomach feels calmer, your mind remains sharp without feeling shaky, and your sleep at night is less disturbed when you keep the habit to mornings only. Of course, coffee is not suitable for everyone, even in the gentler cold brew form. For those with heart disease, uncontrolled high blood pressure, irregular heartbeat, or serious stomach problems, even a small amount of caffeine can trigger unwanted reactions. That is why it is important to consult your doctor before adding coffee even just a little to your daily routine. Your doctor can advise on safe amounts or suggest alternatives that better fit your health. If you have already tried cold brew, share your thoughts in the comments. Did you find it lighter and smoother than hot coffee? And if you have never tried it, this might be the perfect time to discover a way to enjoy coffee that is friendlier to your body while still keeping the joy of a morning cup. Another familiar morning drink that carries special value for older adults is ginger tea. Ginger has long been used as a warming spice, but it is also a close friend to your blood vessels. Drinking a cup of warm ginger tea in the morning not only warms the body from the inside, but also supports better circulation. Ginger contains a compound called gingerol, which has been studied for its mild ability to relax blood vessels. This relaxation keeps blood flowing smoothly and lowers the risk of clotting. For the brain, steady circulation is essential, because consistent blood flow is one of the strongest defenses against stroke. Gingerol also carries natural anti-inflammatory effects, calming the chronic inflammation in blood vessels that often acts as a hidden risk factor for heart disease. Another benefit of ginger is the natural sense of alertness it brings. It is not as strong as caffeine in coffee, but it is enough to clear the mind and ease morning sluggishness. For those who often have cold hands and feet when waking up, a warm cup of ginger tea can gently expand the small blood vessels near the skin, bringing comfort and warmth. Preparing ginger tea is simple. Take a thin slice of fresh ginger, about the size of a coin, and add it to a cup of warm water. Let it steep for 5 to 7 minutes until the flavor spreads. Then sip slowly, if you prefer a milder taste. Add a touch of honey. The key is not to use too much ginger at once, as the spicy heat may upset the stomach. Just one small slice is enough to bring benefits safely. The best time to drink ginger tea is after a light bite of food, such as a piece of whole grain cracker or a slice of ripe banana. Drinking on an empty stomach may cause discomfort. Ginger tea is especially pleasant on chilly mornings, when its warming effect is most welcome. As with any drink, there are precautions to keep in mind. If you are taking blood thinners, blood pressure medication, or have severe stomach conditions, drinking ginger tea regularly may interfere with treatment. In such cases, it is best to consult your doctor before making it a daily habit. And if you notice prolonged heartburn or nausea after drinking, reduce the amount of ginger or stop for a while. Try keeping the habit of 1 warm cup of ginger tea each morning for a week and see how you feel. You may notice less chill in your body, a clearer head, and, most importantly, a smoother flow of blood throughout the day. If you have tried ginger tea before, share your story in the comments. Your small experience could be the encouragement someone else needs to start this healthy habit, too. When it comes to a morning drink that is truly friendly to both the heart and the brain, a warm oat drink definitely deserves a place on the list. Oats are usually thought of in the form of porridge, but few people realize that a simple cup of warm oat water can deliver impressive benefits, especially for older adults who want to protect their blood vessels and lower stroke risk. The standout feature of oats is their soluble fiber known as beta-glucan. Once inside the body, beta-glucan forms a gel-like substance in the intestines that binds to bad cholesterol and carries it out of the body. As cholesterol levels gradually decline, arteries remain clearer, circulation improves, and the chances of blockage fall. This is critical for older adults because atherosclerosis, the silent buildup of plaque in the arteries, is one of the hidden culprits behind many strokes and heart attacks. Oats also provide B vitamins and minerals like magnesium. B vitamins support energy metabolism in the brain, which helps reduce mental fatigue, while magnesium relaxes blood vessels and contributes to stable blood pressure. This combination makes a cup of warm oat drink a perfect way to start the day, nourishing the brain while safeguarding circulation. Preparation is straightforward. You can use rolled oats or finely ground oats. Stir 1 spoonful into about 7 ounces of warm water, then let it sit for 5 minutes until the oats soften. You can drink both the liquid and the softened oats to maximize nutrition. If you prefer a smoother flavor, add a few slices of apple or banana, or a sprinkle of cinnamon. For those who are not used to the textures, straining and drinking just the liquid still brings plenty of benefits. Another convenient option is ready-made oat milk from the supermarket. Choose low sugar or unsweetened varieties and warm them gently before drinking. While these are not as rich in beta-glucan as whole oats, they still provide light energy and a soothing effect for the stomach. The best time to drink oat water is early in the morning, either before or after a light breakfast. It helps steady blood sugar, creates a gentle feeling of fullness, and prevents overeating fatty foods later in the day. For older adults looking to manage weight and protect their arteries, this is a valuable benefit. There are, however, a few things to keep in mind. If you are taking medication for diabetes, daily oat consumption can make blood sugar levels change faster than expected. In that case, you should consult your doctor to adjust medication or portion size. People with sensitive digestion may feel a little bloated at first, so it is best to start with a small amount and increase gradually. If you have never tried it before, begin with a small cup of warm oat drink each morning for 1 week. You may notice less heaviness in the head, a calmer stomach, and, most importantly, steadier energy that lasts through the morning. If you already have experience with it, share your thoughts in the comments. Your story may inspire others to give this simple, heart-friendly habit a try. Among fruits known for supporting heart and brain health, pomegranate does not get mentioned as often as oranges, apples, or grapes. Yet in reality, pomegranate is a treasure chest of antioxidants that older adults should not overlook, especially in the morning. A glass of diluted pomegranate juice can do more for your health than you might expect. Pomegranates are packed with polyphenols and anthocyanins, compounds proven to reduce vascular inflammation, improve artery elasticity, and slow down the progression of atherosclerosis. When arteries are protected, blood flows more freely, nourishing the brain more effectively and lowering the risk of transient ischemic attacks, which are often early warning signs of stroke. Antioxidants in pomegranates also neutralize free radicals, shielding nerve cells from oxidative stress, a factor directly linked to dementia. Research in older adults has shown that those who drank pomegranate juice daily for several weeks had steadier blood pressure and significantly lower markers of vascular inflammation. This demonstrates that even a small daily habit in the morning can contribute to the bigger picture of long-term heart and brain health. The best way to enjoy it is by diluting the juice with water at a ratio of 1 part pomegranate juice to 1 or 2 parts water. Pure pomegranate juice is highly concentrated, which can taste too sharp and cause blood sugar to rise quickly. Diluting keeps the antioxidant benefits intact while making it gentler on both the stomach and blood sugar. Drinking it in the morning after a light snack also improves absorption and comfort. You can make it more enjoyable by adding slices of apple or pear for natural sweetness, or a few mint leaves for freshness. These small variations make it easier to maintain the habit without boredom. There are also important precautions. Pomegranate juice can interact with certain medications, especially blood pressure drugs or blood thinners. If you are on such treatments, consult your doctor before making it a daily practice. And always choose pure juice with no added sugar, since added sugars increase the risks of diabetes and weight gain. If you have never tried it, start with half a small cup of diluted pomegranate juice in the morning for a few days. See how your body responds, and if all goes well, you can continue in the long term. If you are already in the habit, I encourage you to share your experience in the comments so others in the community can learn from you. We have now explored 5 simple morning drinks that carry remarkable power to protect the brain and lower the risk of stroke. Warm water with a few drops of lemon helps rehydrate the body after a long night, thins the blood, and adds vitamin C to strengthen vessel walls. It is a gentle, safe way to start the day for almost everyone. Cold brew coffee offers alertness without the stomach discomfort of regular hot coffee. Thanks to its lower acid content, a small amount in the morning can support blood flow to the brain and even help with memory. Ginger tea brings mild vessel relaxation, better circulation, and relief from chronic inflammation. A warm cup is especially comforting on chilly mornings when the body needs heat from within. Warm oat water supplies beta-glucan fiber to reduce bad cholesterol, protect arteries, and help stabilize blood pressure. It is a light, filling choice that suits older adults who want nourishment without heaviness. Diluted pomegranate juice is rich in polyphenols and anthocyanins, compounds that slow plaque buildup in the arteries and protect brain cells from oxidative stress. A small diluted glass in the morning is an effective way to load up on antioxidants. The most important thing to remember is that you do not need to drink all 5 every day. Instead, listen to your body and choose flexibly. On mornings when you need alertness, a small cold brew is enough. If you wake with cold hands and feet, ginger tea will warm you up. For a lighter start that still brings nourishment, warm oat water is an excellent option. And when your focus is on boosting vitamins and antioxidants, warm lemon water or diluted pomegranate juice can be your first choice. Flexibility is the real key to turning these drinks into lasting habits, rather than feeling restricted or pressured. If you found today's content helpful, be sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and share it with friends or loved ones. And I would truly love to hear from you. On your typical morning, which drink would you choose to wake up your brain and protect your blood vessels? Leave a comment below your choice. Might just inspire someone else to begin a healthier routine